This is the 18 WJTS News. In tonight's news, the Ferdinand Chamber of Commerce holds its annual dinner and honors Rich Helming as the Ferdinand Community Service Award winner. Jasper police are asking your help in identifying a theft suspect. Kurt Guxell steps in with sports. And on WJTS Informed tonight, Tammy Lampert, Director of SWICAC, and DuBois County Prosecutor Anthony Quinn are our guests. All this and more coming up next on 18 WJTS News. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Bill Potter with the WJTS News. Honors, recognition, updates, and a little hospitality were the highlights of the annual Membership Appreciation Dinner of the Ferdinand Chamber of Commerce Wednesday night. Rich Helming was named the Ferdinand Community Service Award recipient for a lifetime dedicated to serving the needs of others and his community. Rich was surprised with the award.
Knowing that I didn't know a thing about it, nothing leaked out about it or anything, I was completely shocked. I had no idea of it, but the award really means a lot to me because I was a great JC, and through the JC years, had taken Speak Up, this and that, and running different projects, really helped me.
Helming is well known as the past owner of Flags Cafe in Ferdinand, along with his wife Betty, and for his contributions to the betterment of the town. Another honor handed out by the Ferdinand Chamber was the 2018 Forest Park Alumni Profile in Success Honor awarded to Phil Barth. Philip Barth graduated in 1994 and will be speaking to the students of Forest Park about his successes and many careers. Barth offered this advice for the youth.
The advice I would give students is to be really open-minded when they're trying to choose a career and pick where they want to go to school. There's a lot of opportunities out in the world that they may not even have an idea that exist. So when they're choosing their career path or choosing a school to go to really put a lot of thought into it, but be open to changing or changing directions if they feel like the choice they made is not the one for them. It might take a few different tries so you find what works for you. It certainly did for me.
Current Ferdinand Chamber Board President Mike Bloomey kicked off the evening's events, followed by comments from Southeast DuBois School Superintendent Rick Allen, who spoke of the collaboration of schools and industry in order to provide the best education for students. Allen noted that this January 1st will mark the 50th anniversary of the forming of the 4 school corporations in DuBois County. Allen talked about how education is changing and how Southeast schools are meeting that challenge. Keynote speaker for this year was Pat Cook of Santa Claus fame. Mrs. Cook delighted the crowd of over 300 with words of advice on hospitality and attitude.
The attitude of hospitality is an attitude of humble servant. That's what I really believe. It is realizing that when you're in any business, but particularly the business of hospitality, like hotels, restaurants, gas stations, in a business, in an office or a doctor's office, you're in the business of serving. And you must realize that that person in front of you is very, very important, more important than you are, and be there to make that person feel healed and better and cared for and cared about. And what a difference you can make by that kind of attitude in that person's life.
The annual Ferdinand Chamber Membership Dinner also included the presentation of the State of the Town address, as it were. Ken Seacard, president of the Ferdinand Town Council, thanked the residents of Ferdinand and town employees for a strong year in 2018. He noted the establishment of the Economic Development Commission, the ADA crosswalks, and the completion of the 23rd Street Community Crossings project. He projected that good things are coming in 2019, including the Old Lake Trail Park project. 18 WJTS TV will feature the Ferdinand Chamber annual meeting next Tuesday, December 4th at 8 p.m. Eastern, and again on Sunday, December 9th at approximately 2:30 p.m. Eastern. The Jasper Police Department is asking for the public's help in identifying an unknown male subject they say was involved in a theft that took place Wednesday at a Northside Jasper business. Police say the man was involved in the theft of a debit card from the Dollar General store located along Manheim Road yesterday. Police say the male attempted to use the stolen debit card at Walgreens and Circle A. The unknown male walks with a limp and was using a black cane. If anyone has any information who this subject is, you are asked to contact the Jasper Police Department at 812-482-2255. Or as always, you can contact the anonymous tip line at 812-481-COPS. A Jasper man was injured in a car versus moped accident Wednesday afternoon on Jasper's north side. Jasper police say at around 3 p.m. yesterday, a passenger car driven by 67-year-old Greg Saab of Jasper was headed east on Railing Drive, approaching the intersection of Leslie Drive. Meanwhile, a moped operated by 48-year-old Frankie Reidner, also of Jasper, was headed south on Leslie Drive, approaching the intersection. Police say Reidner failed to stop at the stop sign and his moped collided with Saab's vehicle. When it went through the intersection, that is. Reidner suffered a broken leg and other injuries. He was taken by ambulance to Memorial Hospital. Saab's passenger car sustained some front end damage while Reidner's moped was a total loss. No charges were filed. At Beaver Lake, officials with the Jasper Municipal Water Department say in order to lower the lake, the department will be opening the drain at Beaver Lake next Monday, December 3rd. This opening will take place so the utility department can lower the lake to winter pool level. If you have any questions concerning the drain, you may call the Jasper Municipal Water Department at 812-482-5252, 812-482-5252. The DuBois County Democratic Central Committee is planning a caucus Wednesday, December 12th, in order to fill the position of party chair. The caucus will take place at 6 p.m. at the Arnold F. Hobbig Community Center at 1301 St. Charles Street in Jasper. Local Democrats who would like to be considered for the position of chair must leave a voicemail at 812-827-2508, 812-827-2508, no later than December 9th. Contact information can be found at dubois-democrats.org. A complete list of party rules can be found online at INDEMS or Indiana Dems at org.org/files/rules. Feel the wind of an eagle's wings while experiencing the world of eagles in Indiana with indoor and outdoor programs at Patoka Lake Nature Center at the beginning of the new year, Saturday, January 5th, during the 31st Annual Eagle Watch. Why are we telling you so early? Because you need to register. Featured will be a resident bald eagle and other live raptors. Dana Rikoloff, DNR Patoka Lake interpretive naturalist, will share the life and story of these amazing birds of prey. Join Brian Finch, Patoka Lake wildlife specialist, and his team on a driving tour to hotspots for eagle viewing. Allison Gillett, Indiana's non-game bird biologist, will share the history of the 1980s Eagle Reintroduction Program and the success of this species. Discover interesting information about eagles found in your part of the state. Other short topics include flight and osprey. A catered meal will be provided. Kids' activities and crafts will be available. The cost is $15 per person. Now, advanced registration is required and can be submitted by calling the Patoka Lake Nature Center at 812-685-2447, 812-685-2447. Dress for the weather and don't forget to bring binoculars, spotting scopes, and cameras. Or have your vehicles fueled, that is, for the driving tour. This event is limited to the first 55 registered participants. A Washington man was placed under arrest Tuesday evening after authorities found methamphetamine in his truck during a traffic stop. The Martin County Sheriff's Department says during the traffic stop in Lagodi, the Lagodi Police Department's K-9 Roxy was brought in and alerted deputies to the presence of drugs in the vehicle. Methamphetamine was found during a search of the truck. The driver, 48-year-old Wesley Moore of Washington, was booked into the Martin County Jail on preliminary charges of possession of meth and maintaining a common nuisance. Bond was set at $25,000. When the Indiana legislature reconvenes for the 2018 General Assembly session, State Senator Eric Bassler of Washington says he will file a bill to move the state to Central Time. The bill is one of two he will file concerning school bus safety. On October 30th, 3 kids were killed at a school bus stop in Rochester by a truck whose driver allegedly disregarded school bus stop arms and lights. It was dark at the time of the morning tragedy. He says had it been daylight, lives may have been saved. Bassler says thousands of kids wait on buses in the dark in the first few weeks of late summer and fall months of school due to the time. He says Central Time would mean those students would board a bus in the daylight. Bassler says he realizes nothing will be passed this season, but he wants to start the conversation of moving the entire state to Central Time. He also says many live in one time zone and work in another, which causes havoc for workers and families and businesses. Currently, 12 Indiana counties observe Central Time. Several are here in southwest Indiana, while others are in northwest Indiana. Now stay tuned. Weather and sports is coming up on 18 WJTS News.